What's up, Team Vark? Andy here, Director of Team Vark. Just giving you a welcome video. This is going to have a lot of content in it, but we're going to have a table of contents where you can scroll through and check out some of the material, and you can skip ahead to what you're interested in. I recommend watching the whole entire video. The more informed you are, the better you're going to be able to enjoy the season. So Team Vark is going to be starting July 12th. Our main source of communication is going to be through emails. So make sure you're going to be getting the emails. They're going to start 2 weeks before training. You're going to get the routes, you're going to get what to expect, some fun events, all sorts of information is going to be in there. The rest of this video is going to be information that was already on the sign up. So this is just really in case if you missed it and to give you a little bit more detail. All right guys, so when you signed up, you initially signed up for a training group. It was either the half, the 5K, or the 10K. Now, depending on your body or what you're doing that day, you can switch back and forth between the two at your own convenience. If you want to make it a permanent change, just let us know. It's pretty flexible. You know, you can kind of go back and forth, do whatever you want. Just listen to your body, pay attention to what's going on with the route, the distances and the workouts. If you want to join one of the 5K, 10K group workouts, you can. If you want to join the half, you can as well.
Hey Team Vark Land, I am Scott. I am part of the Team Vark crew. Some of you might know me better as the Water Boy. This year we have a number of courses for you. The mileage will build from day 1 till 14 miles and then taper off to the end in anticipation of the races. We've tried to make these routes user-friendly, also out and backs, loops, so you get to see your fellow teammates. And all of this is geared towards your building of your abilities to do the races, whether it's 5, 10, or half, and the trail. Each route will be sent to you via email. You'll have GPX versions. This year, as every year, the water truck will be out. It will not be on the first and last route, but every route in between there we'll have in the middle. We are going cupless. We'll have plenty of hydration on the trucks. In the event, we'll have emergency water usage if you don't have a handheld, but we would like you to try and utilize your handheld so you have perfect hydration on the route. Other than that, we look forward to you guys coming out and having a successful training year.
Hi guys, my name's Abby and I am starting a branch of Team Vark that is all volunteer, where we are going to run at 5:30 in the morning. Now, you might think that's crazy, but this group is for people who need to get some extra miles in, who might need to switch off with a partner or spouse, or who, like me, need to get their miles in before their kids wake up on a Saturday morning. So this group will run the same routes as Team Vark, and you can get credit for coming to the 5 a.m. group, just as you would to the regular Team Vark start time. So we'll be meeting at 5:30 a.m. for our start time in front of Aardvark on Saturdays starting July 12th. Hope to see you then.
All right, gang, so attendance is going to be based, once again, on the honor system. That means we're not going to be tracking it. We're just going to be collecting that data. It's going to be up to you, one, to be honest, whether you showed up to the 5:30 a.m. group or the 7:30 a.m. group. And it's going to be tracked through the weekly emails. There's going to be a Google Doc for each week. You can always backlog the attendance for each day. We collect attendance for the Earn It swag. Earn It swag is going to be something fun. We're going to try to keep it a surprise as long as we can, but it's going to be something that you earn by showing up for 10 out of 14 of those runs. All right, so this year we're going to be doing a volunteer program. You guys can register as volunteers in the weekly emails. It's another Google Doc, so just go in there. There's a list of real easy going responsibilities, what we're expecting from everybody. It's really just to bring awareness and safety to the team. So when you volunteer, each time you volunteer for whichever group, you're going to be entered into a raffle with some pretty cool prizes. For the half, we're going to have pace groups. It's going to be very casual. Your pacers are not going to be professionals. They're going to be volunteers. They're going to be you. There's going to be some staff thrown in there too. These pacers are just going to give you a casual idea of what that pace, the training pace, is going to be for that day. We're going to have little signs. Whoever's going to be pacer for that day is going to hold them up when we meet and gather around them before you run. All right, everybody, so got word about the Alex Price singlet. Now, the story behind that and what we want to do moving forward. The idea behind it is to celebrate the runners that we have in Team Vark. Alex Price is always up front, leading the charge, and he's always wearing one of the Aardvark singlets. So I thought, what a better way to celebrate this kind of program that we're doing is to start with Alex Price. Moving forward, since you're a registered Team Vark member, each registered Team Vark member gets entered into a raffle to help us out with the next year's design for the singlet. All right, Team Vark, so let's talk about your first day showing up for the Vark. I'll show you what you can expect. So come on along here. You're gonna meet up in the front of Aardvark. So the building does not open until like around 7:50. So what we do is we open this door and we tie it open with a shoelace. But you can make your way right through here. Now, the main entrance is going to be closed, but the store is going to be open exclusively for Team Vark members. You're going to be entering through this door here. While you're here in the morning, you can shop for quick stuff like socks. Hydration is going to be 20% off. You can get some Team Vark swag, meet up with people, all sorts of things inside the shop. We are open for business. Now, we do ask that we try to avoid a full fit process, especially afterward, just because of sweaty feet and other things. And don't forget, you get 10% off on all non-sale items. So what we're gonna also have in here is the gear drop. There's gonna be a table where you can put all your stuff. The bathrooms will be open, so usually you need a key, but we're gonna prop them open. So if the garbage can is in front, please do not shut it. And then once you're all settled, all groups, 5K, 10K, half, are gonna meet in the parking deck. Follow me. All right, guys, so this is where we're all gonna meet in the morning. The first day, announcements will start at 7:30. We're gonna touch on safety, just kind of go over some housekeeping stuff, little reminders. And then from then on, we're gonna meet here, be ready for some quick daily or weekly announcements starting at 7:25. We do our best to leave right at 7:30. All right, Team Vark, so make sure you check your emails. There's lots of really great information on there and also on our website. Stay informed. It's gonna give you the best experience throughout the Team Vark season, and really looking forward to seeing you on July 12th for our first Team Vark run. Hey, yeah!